Hello, Fabulous Sagittarius. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of December 2016. Looking at life and love, I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. As you're starting the month, you're carrying in the energy of the new moon that took place late last month. I spoke about it in last month's horoscope. You might want to have another look at that because there is this sense of kind of a lack of clarity as you're starting this month. It could be that there's something you really want. It may not seem very possible. It could also be that you are feeling that there is a need to begin again in some way, but you wish that circumstances were a little bit more ideal. There could also be a feeling as you're starting that the thing that you want to do, the changes that you want to make, either are eluding you. You just know a change needs to happen, or it could be just a feeling that the task is huge. Now, just know that any kind of new beginning, any kind of fresh start that you are trying to make happen for yourself, if you can ease into it a little bit, right? Just relax, trust yourself, let it lead you to this new understanding of who you are and who it is that you desire to be. Let that happen, because I think that the lack of clarity, really the uncertainty at the very beginning of the month, is going to give way to really bright, big blessings as we move towards the later part of the month. And all of us are set to have some very bright turn of events, a lucky break, if you will, in at least one area of life, all of us. And I think you really are one of the signs that is going to benefit the most from this very fortunate energy that's going to play out at the end, as we get to the end of the year, really. And that is because Saturn is in your sign, speaking in supreme harmony with Uranus, also speaking with Jupiter. Jupiter supporting this particular configuration. And what this suggests to me is that you will be making some key choice, some key decision, very much guided by heart, guided by what it is that you truly want, a clarity of what it is that you truly want, and very possibly some lucky break that is set to take place. And so as a result of, almost like a fortunate series of events, if you will, as a result of this, you're going to come to see yourself and know yourself and understand yourself differently. And as a result, there will be changes that are made that create greater stability, that create a sense of knowing who you are and knowing that your life is moving forward in a positive way. I absolutely love this particular month for you because of that very reason. I remember, and sometimes I like to share a quote by Eckhart Tolle. He said, when you get comfortable with uncertainty, infinite possibilities open up to you. And it is as we get to the later part of the month that those infinite possibilities are going to start to become crystal clear. It'll start to become very obvious that there really are a whole lot of possibilities available to you. And a lot of it starts with a change in energy. And a lot of it starts with some big goals that you have to work towards that actually give you energy and that actually excite you, propel you forward. We are also having this month some other things happening. We are having a full moon take place in the early part of the month. This full moon is happening in a part of the sky for you that has to do with love and relationships and partnerships. And it's going to be love that is very much a focus in the early part of the month, thanks to this full moon. Now, it is standing across from Saturn in the sky. It looks like there's some negotiating. It looks like there's some, having to broach subjects that may not be easy. Thinking, what can I really have? What is really working in the big picture? But also there's a lot of optimism with this and a lot of lucky energy around this particular full moon as well. And so if you are in an established bond, this absolutely can be the time of transcending what felt maybe previously like any kind of limitations, of getting clear as to your direction. And I really like that there's a sense here of a lot of happiness with this particular full moon as well. Now, if you are in a bond that isn't right, that's going to be a little bit difficult for you to accept for yourself. But if that is the case, you will be able to look at that. You will be able to talk about that. You will be able to come to terms with that. If you are somebody open to meeting someone new, having important lunar activity in your opposite sign pretty much guarantees somebody is going to show up for you. And ultimately, this is about helping you to understand who you are in terms of readiness in love, in terms of what you want in love, helping you to see yourself as you interact with another person, and some of those, deeper emotional, spiritual lessons that can transpire. I think what you see, you will like very much. Now, as we move to the end of the month, there is a new moon happening. This new moon is happening in a part of the sky for you that has to do with money, income. And I think that towards the end of the year, you are feeling very empowered and you are feeling ready to make some changes, some important changes. And a part of that is going to be wanting greater prosperity, wanting to create greater prosperity for yourself. It's going to be motivated by affirming your worthiness to have greater prosperity. And this is going to be energy you're going to carry into the new year and be working on in the first month of the new year. So it's really going to set the stage for you wanting to create a year of greater prosperity. You'll very much be on the right beginning. And also there's a sense of empowerment here, a very strong sense of self with this particular new moon. And so, what you are passionate about, what you are determined to do, what you are empowered to do will lend itself to that much more great blessings for you as well. Now, what I love about this month for you is that sense of movement, and is that sense of change, is that sense that things can really turn around and that you can be better. There's a whole lot of future that you have to look forward to. There's a whole lot more that you have to do in this lifetime, and you are about to feel positively inspired by the possibilities.